Howdy, howdy, everybody, and welcome to Farm Sim 25. We are on the map, Prairie Farms, Michigan. We are starting off with no farmland. All we have is, well, technically it's listed as farmland, but all we have is this little bitty, a little over an acre lot that has our house and a shop on it. That's it. Now we do have equipment. Now, most of our equipment is old, used equipment that we picked up, but we got a little snag. Or, well, we got an extra snag. It's helpful if I hit the right button. We're in major debt, absolute major debt. We got 30K in the bank as far as to cover operating expenses, but we are majorly in debt, like I said. So, our goal is to get out of debt, and how we're going to be doing that is we're going to be doing contracts, at least starting out wise. Um, now we have the equipment we have. We got the equipment to do quite a few different types of contracts. For starting out, this is our spray rig. For whatever reason, it's not rendering the correct color. But this is our spray rig. We got auxiliary tank plus our spray rig. Spray rig covers up to 33 meters, I do believe. Um, so we've got that. Currently, we don't have anything in there, but so we have a old truck with a logging trailer. That's going to allow us to do any kind of wood transport jobs. We do have Kenworth with a flatbed. Now, this was not used, but that's something we just inherited. It's brand new equipment. Then we got this truck right here. This truck is going to be our main workhorse. 500 horse. It's got the it's got the hitch on the right hitch on the back. And currently we got a cultivator on there. Then we got a hoe, a couple different plows, which the one plow we're probably going to get rid of. We don't really need it since we got this guy right here. But so yeah, we have the ability to do a bunch of different jobs, and I'm not going to be opposed to renting equipment. Um, and some of the jobs that might come up available will have equipment that we'll want to use on our own property. Because we actually have some rocks back here on this back corner of our property that I do want to get rid of. And if we come across any jobs for rock breaking and we rent the equipment, well, before we return the equipment, we're going to get rid of these rocks. So, but let's go ahead and get started. We are going to run time at standard 1 to 1, and we are just going to go ahead and get ready or get going. So first and foremost, let's see what kind of contracts we got available. Oh, that's one thing. We do not have a chainsaw, which I will remedy. Um, oh wow, we're not going to have to go very far for that one. Kicker is they're showing um, solid fertilizer, not spray, which let's look at spraying jobs since we got a sprayer. Um, well, So we are going to do these fertilizing jobs. Let's just start out. We're going to accept them all, and then we're going to go fill the truck up with fertilizer. I have to find out if there's any place we can buy liquid fertilizer in bulk. If there is, that's what we're going to be doing. So let's. All right, prices. Liquid fertilizer. Okay, so there's no sell point that sells liquid fertilizer as far as in bulk, which means we are going to be just buying totes of liquid fertilizer. All right. And this is the whole reason why we've got a starting operating budget. So, now we do have everything delivered to us. Um, just makes things easier on us to have it delivered. And not quite. So, pretty big chunk that we got. Obviously, we didn't fill it up, but um, let's make some changes in our settings a little bit. One thing, or first things first, off, off, off. Actually, we'll leave fuel on. Slurry and manure doesn't matter. We don't have that equipment, but um, on occasion we will be using a hired hand. Um, Not always, but on occasion we will. So that's why I was setting those settings, changing those settings. Oh, wow, that was close. All right, so one thing that you guys, if you guys know this sprayer, um, the sprayer typically has, uh, or typically automatically, or it turns. Oops, it's always helpful if I hit the right buttons. Um, but we actually a mod recently came out that allows us to unlock or to lock um, trailer steer axles, and that has been one of my biggest gripes about this um sprayer is the um steer axle on it. It is just quite the hassle, and I'm glad that I now have the ability to lock it out. So, okay, I know I hit the on button, but well, steering response is not the greatest. Or, well, basically what happens is I am running keyboard and mouse and trying to do steering with keyboard is a bit of a challenge at times. So, but I'm going to keep working at this. I'll bring you guys back after I get the headlands done, and we will keep moving on. So, um, but like I said, I'll bring you guys back after I get the headlands done. So, be back momentarily. Alrighty, so we do have the headlands done. I am switching this over to hired hand. For the reason being, we are going to jump in. Yep, that's it. We're going to jump in this truck, and we're going to start picking up, or we're going to pick up a uh, wood transport job. All right, so accept. We're going to pick up this job, um, and we're going to knock out a couple of these transport jobs to earn some extra money too. That's the main reason why we got such the setup we have. We got the equipment to do multiple jobs at the same time, and that's going to expedite getting ourselves out of debt as fast as possible. With the amount of debt we have, we're going to have to be working quite a bit in order to get paid off. So let's go pick up the logs from the pickup point. Hopefully, we don't have an issue of logs falling through the map. I've had that issue on a few different maps. Not every map. Some maps don't have that issue at all, while others do. So, um, not the prettiest of stacking, but that's okay. This trailer can be, or is supposed to be able to handle up to 4 stacks, 5 meters each, because it is a 20-meter trailer. But for whatever reason, it's not letting me change the stack quantity. So we'll have to. I'll have to play around with it and see if I can't figure out what's causing that. Might just be an issue with the action key. It just doesn't want to accept it. but yeah, so um, and what might end up happening is we might get this trailer repaired, sell it, and get a smaller trailer. That way, easier to get around than what we got. So now this truck, um, this is, if I'm not mistaken, it's just a base game truck. 51 mile an hour is top speed. Nothing to write home about. It is 400 horse, I think. Yeah, 400 horse. And yeah, no, I don't have a modded version of that anymore. So 400 horse. Um, so yeah, not the fastest truck, but it was cheap, so we got it. But looks like our fertilizing job is coming along quite nicely. He's at 40%, which is, like I said, coming along pretty nicely. So, let's see, where are we dropping this off? Alright, I'm going to assume we're got to get them in that little space back there. Alright, so we can't exactly drive in there, but we can do this. Alright, that was a quick and easy one. So let's go ahead and collect. And while I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and get ourselves a chainsaw. I've been doing the steel, so let's do a Husqvarna today. It really doesn't matter on the chainsaws; they all work identically. They're just different branding, essentially. All right, so that one's done. All right. So I picked the one that's the closest, the least amount of drive time. Instead of being opposite corners. I honestly would have feared that there had been a road over here, but there's not. That's all right. This might be. Oh, we're good. Now, that drainage ditch, on the other hand, might be an issue. Alright, well, that auto load works better. How are we going to get out of here? No, that's not going to work. Alrighty, well, I guess I'm going to be backing all the way out. Tell you what, I'll bring you guys back when we get either A, turned around, or B, all the way out. So, be back shortly. Well, as you see, we've ended up having to just back all the way out. Um, Now, that is one of the advantages of this long of a trailer. It makes it so much easier to make it go the direction you want it to go. Um, so, definitely that portion of the trailer being as long as it is phenomenal. But all right, let's unload. Now I'm going to do something that you really shouldn't do. But it's going to make my life easier, hopefully. Well, yeah, we're not going to do that again. Not with that truck, anyways. Front bumper's a little too high. But that is one more contract down. Tell you what. Let me hook back up to the trailer. We're going to actually jump in the Kenworth and we're going to disconnect from the trailer, but we're going to drive the Kenworth around. A few different reasons. One, that way we can get look at a different truck. And two, Kenworth's a lot faster. So we're going to be driving around the map, take a look at the map real quick. So obviously, like I said, this is where we started. This is, we're going to pull up, hey, let's drop that portion of the trailer. Wasn't intending on bringing that portion with me. So this trailer, as you can see, is the way you load this trailer is by separating the two pieces of the trailer and loading it that way. But, All right. So let me pull up the bigger map here. So as you see, we're on this right here by Field 6. And our old cab over, it's down there by the sawmill. So let's just drive around. We'll drive up to the main road. Not sure what the yellow dot is there at 22. Take a look. I think it is start for her like a just a house type deal. Yeah, that's what it is. It's just a house with NPC that you can interact with. All right. So this map you got some large fields. As a matter of fact, let's so field 17 here, 100 acres, 89 acres. Let's see, field 6, 108. So field 6 is actually looks like it's the largest field. So some big acre fields, um, and no small. I mean, there's the smallest acre field. It looks like 12 acres. So some big fields, but not very many. But yeah, we'll drive around a little bit. Alright, so looks like there's going to be a couple of lots that have our buildings already on. So this Kenworth we're in, it's got the big engine in it. Call it Spicy Kitty. All right, so we got a couple barns here. I know that this barn straight ahead of us, it is actually a repair shop. So if you're looking for a starting position on this map that has a repair shop already, this is not a bad choice. And then, if you wanted, those two barns do sell for a pretty good penny. Whereas the purchase price of lot 23 is pretty cheap. In theory, you could buy this lot, sell the buildings off of it, and get money, and actually end up with more money in your pocket than what you bought the property for. So, silly car, thinking you're faster than I am. Might take me a moment to get up to speed, but alright. So this here, I think, is actually so looks like we got a pig pen. Not really sure what this building is. It looks like it at one point might have been a gas station, but is no longer. Is this a pig pen or is this the animal dealer? This might be the animal dealer. seen pigs. I've seen there's sheep, horses. There's some cows over there. Goats. There's goats. Any goats here? I don't see any goats, but yeah, this looks to be the animal dealer. All right, what else we got to look at? All right, looks like we'll have a couple more farmhouses or starting points you can pick. All right. What the? All right, looks like we got one right here. I have no clue what the that delivery guy was had going on. Why he jumped over in our lane. So I think this right here on the left is actually, if you're new farmer, that's where you'd start out. Equipment dealer. Now we do just have everything delivered to us. I mean, we could deliver it, or we could pick it up, or just pick it up. But a couple more houses. Not sure if those can be purchased or not. But all right, so green elevator sale point probably, and farmers market. So, but yeah, decent little map. Um, it's not the giant maps that I've been doing, but it's a popular map from FS22, if I remember correctly. So, hence why we're playing it. But uh, we do have that massive debt that we're going to be working. We My intention is to get the loan paid. I would love to have it paid off before we go start buying properties. It's going to be expensive and timely endeavor, but it's definitely something we can easily get done, especially with the size of the fields, the size of the contracts we'll be getting. So, right. So this contract is technically finished, but we're going to let him actually finish spraying the field, and before we actually collect on it, and we'll move on to the next one after that. But I think I'm going to call this episode here. Um, I've been rambling on long enough, and yeah, so thank you all for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I really hope to catch you guys next time. Take care and have yourselves a wonderful day.